I'm here today with the author of There's No Limit, Mr. Reilly Jackson. How are you today?
Very well, sir. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Perfect.
What was Reilly Jackson's objective for writing There's No Limit?
I would have to say I just wanted to motivate and send out a strong message, basically to this generation and every young athlete, anybody who strive for greatness.
Okay. Why should people buy this book?
In my opinion, really because it motivates each and every individual to chase something positive.
Rajon Clutch Rogers. Who is he and what does he mean to you?
Ray John is a fictional character that was created through experience, pain, and passion. Ray John, he means a lot to me because I refer to him as my alter ego. I don't know a Ray John Rogers in this world. I created him, and it's like he motivates me. Although I put him in this book, and the things that happened to him, I had to make some of the things up. But it's like he motivates me to want to do more in life. He motivates, sometimes when it has been a long day, and I'm tired, and I say, man, I need that extra push. I always think, what would Ray John do? And I find it weird because I'm the one who made him up, and it's like this guy really he motivates me to want to be a better athlete, a better person, just a better individual overall.
So I have to ask, where do you get your ideas from?
I would have to say from experiences and my imagination. Like when I was in the 5th grade, my teacher had a song for us. That song, "Think Big, Why Should Any Thought Be Small?" And from that point on in life, everything, my thinking process, my imagination, it expanded. And it's like people don't understand today, you can really use your thinking process. You can really use your mind as a weapon, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't have to, look for a actual weapon, a gun. You can really use your mind to think bigger, man. Like, think smart, do smart things, so you won't have to put yourself in those predicaments to the point you will have to use a gun. And your mind is like, it's really all that you have sometimes in life. So I just use my, I just think about a lot of stuff, and this book was something I always thought about, and I said, hey, why not, So I really put in a lot of effort and time into There's No Limit, and my imagination, man, the things I think about is, it never stops.
Do you think the cover of your book plays an important part in the buying process?
That's a good question. I hope not, but I mean, nowadays people actually do judge a book by its cover. Maybe to athletes, yes. Like for me, if I see my cover somewhere, it would get my attention fast. A football player, a football period. So people who played the game, or a coach, or who just affiliated around football, yes. But for other people, the title might catch their eye quicker than the cover, because There's No Limit, and the cover really introduces the title in a big way. So I mean, like I said, I will hope not, but it probably do. So I have to say, yeah. Motivation is like my why, and my why is like my reasons for doing everything. It's like when you wake up in the morning, you have to ask yourself, what do you want and why do you want it? And that's why I say my why is what motivates me to don't stop and keep moving forward towards everything I want in life.
Since you spoke on your why are you inverting your time into motivating people at such a young age?
I look at it as, why not do it at an early age? It's clear to me that we get one life to live. So with that being said, it's right now or it's never. And from my point of view, like my personal opinion, I really feel as if this generation today needs to focus in on the positive, because things today it's a big confusion. And when I say confusion, I mean like the word cool is really abused and misused, if you ask me. I want to motivate the kids that's like just getting in high school, the kids, that's in 8th grade, 7th grade. See, I want to let them know, be yourself, because they get into high school, they see the upperclassmen, wearing all these, name brand clothes, and it's like, honestly, I'm not. I promise you, name brand clothes is, hey, it's up to date. It's what, what I'm saying? But it's like, I see so many monkey see, monkey do individuals. And it's like, you have to buy this certain name brand clothing to, like, want to, fit in. I just don't agree with that, man. I just can't. You have to dare to be different. Dare yourself to be different. And with this generation and the things that go on, today, it really motivates me to be a different person. You don't have no positive role models that want to stand out and start their own trend. And it's like, even if that's the case, that we do have that, because honestly, I have to admit, we have a few, but we are outnumbered. We are literally outnumbered. Everybody is monkey see, monkey do. Everybody want to be like somebody. And that somebody is not somebody who want to take over the world and do positive things and go out and make a difference and change minds from doing dumb stuff to we don't have that. I promise you we don't. I promise you we don't have that. People want to wonder why everybody dying. You hear guys today who take pictures with guns and gang bang real hard and crack cars and post they picture money. You see these guys, and you see these guys crying, saying, "Free my brother, man. Rest in peace to my brother, man. My brother just got killed." You wonder why? Because you don't want to. You are entertaining it. You are entertaining it. It's like, when are we gonna wake up? When are we gonna wake up and say, "Dang, you know what? The same stuff ain't gonna get us nowhere." It's like, people have to honestly wake up and say, what I'm doing is not going to help me go further in life. Waking up and getting on Twitter and being on Twitter all day and just texting all day and cracking cards and taking pictures with guns and carrying a gun, and that's not going to get me far. But these people who do these dumb things, they want to be millionaires. They want to be rich. They want to drive Bentleys and Phantoms and they want to live in mansions. I don't see how. I don't see how. Some of them say, okay, I'm gonna get on my grind. I'm a rap. Okay, good luck. Because it's like most of these guys who don't even have the talent, It's just sad, man. And I promise you, I'm not somebody who want to be a preacher. I'm none of that. I'm just somebody who's sick and tired of seeing the same stuff, who's fed up. And I have to stand out from everything I see today. I have to be different. And it's like, a lot of people will refer to me as a motivational speaker or a preacher, or they have a lot of things, but it's like, I'm none of that. I'm a young individual just like you are, but it's like, my vision is different. My mind is set up different from yours. We could be the same age, we can have the same skin complexion, but me as a person, how I approach life, it's different from you. Older or younger. It's different. And it's like, I have to admit, I was never the smartest in the classroom. I was never the one who was done with my work first. Ever. So it's like, I've struggled. I have my fair shares of struggling and trying to be a better student in school. So it's I promise you, I'm not nowhere near close to being perfect. But my the grind in me, oh, okay. The grind in me is hungry. You gotta look at every opportunity as a piece of meat and you the lion. I promise you, and you gonna get what you want. You have to literally look at life and the things that you want in life as a piece of meat, and you are a lion. And not even a piece of meat. You have to look at it as a deer or a gazelle or something that lions eat. Look at it as that. Envision it. You see it first, and I promise you it's yours. And honestly, something I find so like outrageous is people don't look at the past and use that as like motivation to influence them to do something better than how life used to be. Everyone today know about slavery. The way life used to be. Long time ago when our women was hung and raped and mistreated. The way life, the way things used to be back around slavery, everybody know about that. That's clear to the world. And you would think it'd be a difference with the way we treat our African American women today, but it's no different. It's no different. I think it's still going on. And I'll have to say I'm different because I'm just so disgusted with everything that is taking place now in this world. And it's the way we are as men and young men. It's the way we are. It's the things that we say and we do. And it's not good. But the women like it. I don't know why, but they like it. I've seen women let men mistreat them, and they accept it. That's why this world is the way it is. The things that we say to our women, the things that we call them, the things that we refer to them as, they accept it. Some of them have their attitudes and they have, some of them don't accept it. They don't take it, but in a certain way, they do. And honestly, and something that's so crazy is, it's sad the way a young individual, he can be a rapper, he can curse loud, his voice is loud, he can, act a certain way in public, but when it come down to present his project, talking to a big crowd or talking to a group of people and keeping a productive conversation, he can't do that. That's what's wrong today. You have the people who can be as loud as they want to be, curse loud, ridiculous, but when it come down to them talking to a group of adults, they can't last. And that just simply tells you that we need to focus on the little things. Focus in on all the small things first so that we can develop and make things bigger than what they are now. Who want to be in the same place for the rest of their life? Who want to be that person? And a lot of people will raise their hand and say, I don't, but your actions say otherwise. Actions speak way louder than words. I promise you, I've been hearing that since I was little, and it's true. It's true. It's a big thing to me. And I know one thing we have to stop doing. We have to stop blaming the music. I understand that, rappers, they rap how they feel. And sometimes us as the people, we try to live it. That's where everything goes wrong. You have to be mature enough to listen to certain music, enjoy it, nod your head, and keep it moving. Mistakes happen when you try to live, though. When you try to live that. I understand a certain song will have you feeling pumped up on the inside, and you feel like you this person you not. Honestly, this person you not. I had a young individual tell me the other day that he's hood. And me and him, we've been, guys for a while, but he told me he's hood. And when he told me that, it kind of it did something to me, because I'm like, bro, no, you're not. And you may fit the image, or you may try to walk like it or talk like it, but you're not. And it's dumb to even consider yourself as hood, because in the actual hood, the goal is to make it out. And the people who out in the suburbs, they think they in. They think they actually hood. I don't get it. I promise you, it's funny to me. And the guys today, they try to, live their life like, they're hood, they're tough. I promise you. I'm not trying to say like, hey, I know what hood is, but I was born and raised in the area of 55th and Ada. Anyone who lives in Chicago or knows Chicago, 55th South Ada. I'm talking about where at a young age, I had my puppy in my hand, and a guy came up to me and say, oh man, he bigger than me, older than me, that's your puppy? Yeah. I ain't seen that puppy since. I'm talking about where I'm riding my bike, and I'm gonna just put it in the front yard or in the backyard real fast and run to the store and come back, and it ain't there. And the guy who took your bike, he on the next block riding around, and now you gotta go get it back, and you and your brother go over there, and yeah, that's I grew up in the neighborhood, so it's not like I've been living in the suburbs my whole entire life. It's just that when I left, I didn't look back. You wouldn't know I came from where I came from, because the way I present myself, you will never know. You can't tell, and that's the greatest thing about people who leave the rough area of Chicago and come to a more relaxing and better environment, and they don't act like, hey, they've been there. That's what you're supposed to do. And there's people who've been in the suburbs almost their whole life, and they act like they have been there. Okay, that's the way life is today. And only thing the music does is influence them to really feel that. The music tells a story and make them feel like they came from there. That's the way life is now today. Everything is confused. That's the way life is.